The last round of the FA Cup Road to Wembley series was one of the greatest games of football that I have ever been to.
I cannot believe what I've seen this game.
But that wasn't the only game that stood out from that round of fixtures, with the magic of the cup striking the hearts of those inside the Molineux.
It's right! Oh no, that's unbelievable. Coventry City are heading to Wembley.
Today, the winners of those two fixtures go head-to-head at Wembley for a game that is expected to provide the unexpected.
His advantage, it's 4-on-2 here. Tab to Misford. It's his and Coventry second.
Coventry City have only ever won one FA Cup in their history, winning the 1987 final in a 3-2 thriller against Tottenham.
And Haji! What a magnificent goal!
Manchester United, on the other hand, have won the competition 12 times, with their first coming in 1908 and their most recent title in 2016. United may have the history and the presence of a team that cannot be defeated.
With the goal for Manchester United! He's only gone and won the Champions League for them!
But in the FA Cup, there's always a level playing field. In a competition that gives teams a chance for players to make history, to make their fans proud, nothing is impossible. It's not every day that these teams make it to Wembley, but for one of them, they'll be back here in a month's time with Manchester City waiting.
And which one of those teams gets decided today? A place in the FA Cup final means so much for both sets of fans, for both teams in general. Who is it going to be? And as always, joined by my father with a fact. Coventry today.
Yes, this fact is about Coventry. So recently I've gone a bit off-piste with my facts, but today I'm going back to tradition, if you like. And this fact is about a Coventry legend, probably one of the biggest legends in the club's history. He's known as Oggy.
Oggy.
Oggy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, I didn't think so. Steve Ogrizovic.
Never heard of him.
Brilliant. Goalkeeper for Coventry City. He joined them from Liverpool, where he actually won 2 European Cup medals. I say medals because he didn't actually feature, as far as I know, in any of the games. He'd actually played 601 times for them, holds a record of being one of only 4 people that have played in 4 decades. He played through the majority of their longest periods. They spent 34 years in the top flight, and at least 7 of those occasions they would have gone down, or they were in a relegation battle and could very well have gone down if it wasn't for him. Strangely, the year after he retired, in 2001, they were relegated and haven't been back since. So my fact of the day is Steve Ogrizovic, and hopefully he'll be there today. Yeah, just one thing to add about Oggy, which was very remiss of me, and Coventry fans would not be very happy. He did help them, of course, win the FA Cup in 1987.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, there's a lot riding on today. A place in the FA Cup final at stake. Let's get inside, soak up the atmosphere. You can hear the fans already. Right, how are you feeling for the game today?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game, good conditions. I don't think it's going to be easy for United. I think Coventry are going to give a good account of themselves. I think it's going to be attritional. But having said all that, I do think Man United are going to win 3-0.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really close. I think it's either going to be a goal fest, because the semi-finals were so dramatic in both fixtures for these teams that we could potentially see more of the same in this game. I think Coventry have got a very good side, very good team unit as well, but I do feel like it's going to be a nervy game for both teams. And I agree with you, I don't think it's going to be an easy win either way, but I'm going to go for a bit of a differential with my score prediction. I think Coventry are going to nick this 2-1, but it's going to be close. It could go either way. I'd love to see an upset, if I'm being honest, but equally if Manchester United get through, I'll be just as happy, so we'll see what happens. Coventry fans are in full support today. Looks like a sellout, there are so many of them. It's a big day for Coventry. Manchester United also have their displays out as these two teams make their way out onto the field. 90 minutes between these two teams and a place in the FA Cup final. Will we see extra time today? We did in the last round, and Coventry are certainly not going to go down without a fight. And even on a day like this, Manchester United protesting against the ownership. It all comes down to now, as we are underway with the FA Cup semi-final. Misses. It's going to be a goal kick. Fantastic ball forward, and Marcus Rashford, who's not in form, proves that again today. He misses another key chance. Coventry have played well so far. They've soaked up the pressure. They've had a few fairly decent chances of their own, nothing overly clear cut. But Manchester United find that pocket of space, and it's McTominay who slams the ball into the back of the net. It is 1-0 Manchester United. Chance of the game for Coventry. From Rashford. Who makes it 2 on the brink of half-time. It's the opposite of what Coventry needed. But Manchester United now are in dreamland. Classic Harry Maguire goal, floated in, straight on that big slab of the forehead. Harry Maguire makes it 2. And makes Coventry's day a lot more difficult. No, half-time, ladies and gentlemen. Coventry 0, Manchester United 2. Disappointing as far as Coventry are concerned, but for Manchester United, it's probably better than par of the course at the moment. A 2-goal advantage at half-time. What do you make of them?
Well, if I may be as bold and as brave as to say so, I think it's going according to my script. Coventry defended really well to start off with, and then what was it, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, United got the breakthrough, and after that it's a struggle, isn't it? Because I think Coventry got into some good positions, especially towards the end there. They could have had an equaliser, didn't take the chance. So yeah, I think it's gone according to plan really, and I think my 3-0 is maybe looking a little too conservative at the moment, if I may say so.
Well, there you go. I think both teams had pockets where they were creating fairly decent chances. It's weird actually, because I wouldn't say that either team have necessarily dominated the game in terms of quality chances. Manchester United obviously have controlled the game and have been the better team in that regard, but fairly even, I'd say, in quality of chances. I think it is just quality Manchester United that has prevailed. And I've been a bit disappointed with Coventry, to be fair, because I thought that they would be a lot more clinical going forward, but they've been wasteful. They're not out of this tie by any means, but they've made it very hard for themselves going into the break 2-0 down. We saw a comeback for them against Wolverhampton. Manchester United a considerable step up. Do you think that they're going to be able to mount a comeback of sorts? Short and sweet, short and sweet. But we'll see what happens in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's obviously Manchester United to lose. It'd be great to see Coventry put a bit of pressure on, make this a bit more competitive, but I think it is going to be an all-Manchester final. Coventry gets back underway. Oh, I thought that was in. Bruno Fernandes with an excellent strike start for the second half. Wasted chance for Coventry, but they've got to take what they can get at this point. Rashford now. Yeah! Bruno squeezes it in. Manchester United 3. Coventry City 0. You can't help but feel that there's game over for Coventry now. It's going to take a miracle for them to come back into this game. Just when you thought that the chance was dead there from Rashford, it falls to Bruno Fernandes, who slams it into the near post, past the goalkeeper. It's a good finish, near impossible for the goalkeeper to save with the amount of visibility that he had. And I think that's game now, ladies and gentlemen. Tell you what, Callum O'Hare with a great chance for Coventry there. Oh, that wasn't in the transcript. Coventry City get their goal. Is that a way for them back into this game? Coventry City! Ellis Simms had so much space in the box here. You cannot give him that time, all that space, because he will punish you, and that's what's happened. Could this be a way back into the game for Coventry, or is it just a consolation goal? Only time will tell. But Manchester United could have done without that, and it's going to be a nervy final 20 minutes now.
Coventry have got 12 minutes left to bring this back, to find one more goal. It's Callum O'Hare's shot, deflected and in. Once again, this stadium erupts.
And Callum O'Hare, once again, a danger man that we already outlined before this game, albeit it was a deflection, but you just felt like it was coming. With the way that the game had turned, you felt like Coventry were going to get one more, and now they've got 12 minutes to find one more to send this to extra time. Who could have seen this coming?
Oh, it's speculative to say the least. Coventry aren't going to draw level like that. Oh my God, what a save!
Onana has just saved Manchester United there, emphatically. What a strike. It feels like it's going to be an equaliser any minute now. And with a strike like that, it deserved one, but Onana with a fantastic save, potentially a match-winning save. We'll have to wait and see.
And it's a penalty. In the 92nd minute, Coventry have a penalty to draw level.
This has been the most incredible game I have ever seen. If this goes in, this will be the comeback of the century. Coventry City from 3-0 down now have a penalty, a chance to draw level and take this game to extra time, maybe even nick a winner.
It's Haji Wright against Onana for the most incredible FA Cup comeback in modern memory. And he scores. Coventry draw level. This is simply incredible. Look at those Coventry fans. It's unprecedented. It's incredible. It's Coventry 3, Manchester United 3.
I can't believe it. This is simply incredible. Just incredible.
Surely not. Surely not. Just about dealt with. Oh, and it's dealt with by Coventry. And that's full time, ladies and gentlemen. 100 minutes have been played. We've got 30 minutes more. It's Coventry 3, Manchester United 3.
Just wow, fucking hell. Just take the floor. I don't even know what to say.
Well, first of all, how wrong was I, and how lucky are we? This is just unbelievable. I mean, we had an unbelievable quarter-final, United and Liverpool, and this is just, I just did not see that coming, and I'm so glad it has. We've got United supporters all around us, of course, and they're not happy, but we are, because it's just turned into a fantastic match, and who knows where it's going to end, because Coventry, well done, fucking well done, unbelievable.
I think when the first Coventry goal went in, I was saying to you that I think there's another one coming, and you were saying no.
No way.
And then they scored, and it just felt like it was all Coventry for that end bit. It was just incredible. But Manchester United have been so poor since that first goal went in for Coventry. It's been terrible. Rashford has played horrendously throughout this game. Really bad. The substitutions have been poor. The Manchester United fans are getting sick and tired, and understandably so. But like, we've seen two just monumental games, and however this ends is just incredible.
It feels like a microcosm of Man United's season, doesn't it? Because they played so brilliant in the first half and did exactly what they needed to do.
Yeah.
What the hell has happened in the second half? I can't work it out. It's
I
just
know.
unbelievable. But,
I know.
You know, fantastic for us. It's just brilliant.
Absolutely, it's been fantastic for us, fantastic for Coventry as well. I just don't know where this story is going to end today. Whatever happens, it's going to be dramatic. It's unpredictable. We'll have to see what happens, ladies and gentlemen, but my God, the FA Cup is incredible. Still another hero from the last round. Back to Bruno. Oh, how's that not gone in? Maguire, goal scorer in the first half. Can he repeat that and score Manchester United's biggest goal this season? Oh, that's half time, ladies and gentlemen. Still tied at 3-3. Not a great deal to report on that half, to be honest. Manchester United hit the bar, but still not able to separate these two sides. What are your thoughts?
Okay, new prediction. United are shit. And it's got to go to penalties. Go Coventry. Did I just say Coventry? I'm going Coventry.
Honestly, I can see it going pens at this point as well. Unless we see a moment of magic. We got Coventry up our end, which, for the sake of the glorious comeback, would be ideal to see them score. But I think this game has got penalties written all over it. We'll have to see what happens. If either team nick a goal now, it's curtains for the opposition. But we'll have to see what happens. The biggest 15 minutes that this competition's seen this season. It all comes down to now. So head through to Haji. Oh, it's inches wide. Oh, only 5 minutes remain now, separating one of these teams from the FA Cup final. God, Coventry hit the bar now. They've had one of their own. This is just ridiculous now. Ellis Simms smashes one onto the crossbar. It's fantastic hold-up play. Brilliant play from the striker. And he just smashed it against the bar. That's one apiece now, an extra time for them. In terms of hitting the crossbar, this could go anywhere. That's brilliant. Haji Wright's through. Stays down and Coventry have won it in the 120th minute. This has simply been the most incredible game that you will ever see. Manchester United were 3-0 up. Coventry brought it back to 3-3. And at the very death, Coventry City have won it. Coventry are in the final. I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. I thought the right may have been offside. It wasn't called. And Coventry have done it. I don't know how to react. I'm speechless. This is just incredible. They are checking for a possible offside. Wembley falls silent. It's been ruled out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to penalties. Manchester United have a lifeline. I don't know how much more I can take of this. It was inches, look at that, inches. That's insane. Haji Wright's offside. Onana's going to kick the ball and we're going to go to penalties. And that is going to be full time. We're going to penalties. Hit me, just anything, whatever's on your mind.
I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. That's it. That's all I got. I don't know what to say. Fuck you know, what a match.
It's honestly just been ridiculous. So many twists, so many turns. The fact that Coventry were 3-0 down and have brought it back to 3-3 in itself is incredible. Both sides hit the bar in extra time. Coventry thought that they won it with the last kick of the game, only to find out that Haji Wright was millimetres offside, and now we go to penalties. It's anyone's for the taking. The Manchester United end has cleared since that supposed winner went in. Who do you think is going to take it?
I'm so wanting Coventry to win it there, but I just can't see it, unfortunately. In these situations, it's normally the team who have the most quality to come through, so I feel United are going to do it. I hope Coventry are going to do it.
I hope so too, and listen, I backed Coventry from the beginning as a bit of an outlandish prediction. I think Coventry take this. It is truly anyone's for the taking. I'd love to see Coventry do it, just for the magic of the FA Cup, for the magic of this comeback. But whoever wins it, my God, what a game. And it's Manchester United and Casemiro who are going to be taken first, in front of those Manchester United fans, those that stayed. This has been the greatest FA Cup semi-final of all time, undisputed. And now all that can be left for these players on the benches to wait. It's down to those players there to make the difference, to get the win. Last time I saw Coventry here for a penalty shootout was at the playoff final, and we all know how that ended, but I've just got a feeling that things are going to be a little bit different today. United up first, and that is an absolutely shocking penalty. He hit that with no passion, no conviction, and he's dropped Man United in it. It was terrible. Now it's Haji Wright, the man that made headlines in Wolverhampton. Can he get the party started for Coventry and Wembley? It's a great penalty. Great penalty. And it's Diogo Dalot up for Manchester United next. It's a good penalty. Manchester United won, Coventry City won. Can he hold his nerve? Yes is the answer. And what a fantastic penalty. Christian Eriksen now for Manchester United. It's a good penalty. Keeper didn't move. It's Callum O'Hare now, Coventry's golden boy. And it's saved. Andre Onana with a brilliant save to keep Manchester United in this. Manchester United skipper with all the pressure on his shoulders sends the keeper the wrong way, and Manchester United are ahead. Ben Sheaf now, club captain. Can he keep Coventry in it? And it's over the bar. Manchester United have a chance to win it now. It's a repeat of Coventry's last Wembley trip. Are there more twists and turns ahead? It's Rasmus Højlund to take potentially the match-winning penalty. Manchester United to win it. It's Højlund. And it's done. Manchester United win. United have made it to the final of the FA Cup. Look at what it means to those Manchester United fans around this stadium. Commiserations to Coventry City. In my opinion, they deserve this. They've been hard done by there, especially with that last-minute goal that got disallowed. The Coventry fans were simply phenomenal throughout that game, and I cannot give you enough credit for how much you spurred your team on. And those players on the pitch as well, just fantastic. What fighting spirit to get themselves back into this game, and it just wasn't enough. They were in touching distance of that FA Cup final, and Manchester United, with a massive stroke of fortune, find themselves back at Wembley. That second half performance was embarrassing from them. They pulled it back slightly in extra time, but they can consider themselves one lucky bunch of players at full time now. But it's that man there, Rasmus Højlund, who'll be stealing the headlines, who sent his team back to Wembley in the FA Cup final, and potentially just saved his manager's job whilst doing so. You can't say a bad word about these Manchester United fans as well. Those that stayed, they love their club, and they've shown that today. And they will be back here at Wembley in a month's time against Manchester City. It's a Manchester derby, and we'll be back here for it. And just look at the difference between those Coventry fans that are all still there and those Manchester United fans that have already emptied at Wembley Stadium at full time. They've just won the greatest FA Cup semi-final ever, and they've entered their stands. I think that speaks volumes. It's disappointing to see. Once again, credits Coventry, and just unlucky. Let's not waste any time, let's get straight into it. What were your thoughts on that mental game?
Well, at first I thought it was going to be an attritional 3-0 win for Man United, and I was nearly right, except it wasn't. Then I thought it was going to be Man United coming on top in the penalties, because that's what Premiership teams do over lower league teams, and they nearly didn't. But they did in the end. I feel so sorry for Coventry. They should have won today. I thought they had won it, but it was inches off winning the tie. But how lucky have we been, for God's sake? I mean, we've had one of the greatest quarter-finals that you could ever wish for, and then we've just had one of the greatest, if not the greatest, semi-final you could wish for. So I feel really sorry again for Coventry, but what a great match. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable indeed. I said last time that match was one of, if not the greatest game that I've ever been to, and I can only echo that sentiment for the semi-final. And we are so lucky the FA Cup Road to Wembley series has taken us this way. We will obviously be back for the final, a Manchester derby, and that in itself has got enough in the script. I absolutely do not think that Manchester United have set themselves up for a very dominant FA Cup final, if I'm being honest. It was a very poor display, barring that first half and the start to the second half. I can again only echo what you say. Commiserations, Coventry. By the end of it, I was hoping that we were about to see the greatest comeback of FA Cup history, but it just wasn't meant to be, and I wish you all the best for the rest of your championship season.
Yeah, just one final thing from me. I've said it time and time again. As poorly as Man United played from the second half onwards, they are the team in red. The Red have won every single round that we've watched. The Red have won. Does that mean they're going to win the FA Cup final? We'll just have to wait and see.
That is a very good point. The team in red once again win. Will that happen in the final? Subscribe, stick around and see. And if you haven't checked out the Road to Wembley series to see how we got here, starting from the very first round possible with our local side, Red Hill, following the winning side until we have made it here to Wembley. We've got one more trip left, and if the FA Cup final serves anything close to what we've witnessed in the quarterfinal and the semi-final, it is going to be a trip to remember. We will see you in the next one though, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Peace and love.